everybody, welcome to Mixed Media Project for you today. I've got this cake board which I got for £1 from Tesco's, and I've given it a coat of gesso, and I'm going to be using Imagination Crafts rice paper stencils and Cadence products. So I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out, but let's have a play, shall we? So I'm going to be using this rice paper from the Vintage Chateau collection. So I'm going to be using this. I'm going to also be using this old time stencil as well. I'll get that out. I've not even used it yet, so it shows you how new it is. I'll use that. And then I've got this stamp that I'm going to be using too. And I've got some taffy, which I'm going to give it a colour. Then I'm going to do a bit of waxing. And then I'm going to go over with natural canvas. I've got some blue finger wax. I've also got some silver relief paste. What else I'm going to use? And then we'll see how we go on. And I've got some satin as well. The Decoupage Plus to glue the rice paper to my cake board. So okay, so I've given that a coat, and it won't be 2 minutes. I need to go and get some water. Right, so I've got some water now. That was silly of me. Usually I'm well prepared. Right, okay, so first things first, I'm going to put some taffy on here and get this on. Get my stipple brush. I'm just going to go around the edges first. And that. I kind of got an idea, but I just thought I've not done a mixed media project for a while, and I've kind of not video. I've done mixed media projects for design team work, but I've not done any for myself. So I just thought, let's use a cake board. They're not expensive. I mean, this one was £1, so cheaper than a canvas, in all honesty. So we've got that nice creamy look. So we'll get that dried. Okay, so I'm going to get some wax, and I'm going to put some on a sponge, and I'm just going to drag it down in places. So I'm going to leave that to one side, and while that's drying, I'm going to bring in the rice paper that I want to use, and I'm going to take out what I want. So let's see. So I want to go around there like that. Keep that butterfly in. Keep them flowers in. And go around here. And all I'm doing is just wetting it so I can, there we go, around here. This is something on this. Don't want that butterfly. There we go. So all I'm going to do is just gently tease it away. I do like working with rice paper, especially in canvases. See, that can be saved for another day, or I could actually put it onto card. In fact, what I might do is I might place it onto a piece of card and cut it out and add it on to here. Gives it a nice frayed edge. There we go. So that will fit onto there real nice. I think I might do it like that actually. Yeah, I think I'll do it like that. Oh, I've got some paint on there. How the heck have I done that? Never mind. Oh, it's off my hands, isn't it? Never mind. So, and I want to put that on a piece of card. So, I've got a piece of card here. Just pop that up there like that. And get some of this decoupage glue out. Make sure that the butterfly is well covered with the glue. Not bothered about the edges, to be honest. I'll just pop that on there like that. And then that's done. There we go. So I'll leave that to dry and then I can cut that out. So next I want to bring this in. Whoops. Bring this in and I'm going to see, I can use that piece on another project. I'm just going to give this a quick blast with the heat gun. And then I'm going to use this is natural canvas. I'm going to put it on here actually and use this brush, and then I'm going to do sweeping strokes straight down. I'm not particularly bothered if I don't cover the underneath, you know, so if I've got some cream showing through, that's not what I'm after. So I need some more on there. Right, before I do anything, I'm going to go around the edges. I like to have the edges done as well. Don't like leaving them out. There we go. And then let's sweep this down. Oh, cripes. And then I'll put decoupage glue on it then. There we go. So I'm going to give that a quick blast with the heat gun. this back in the pot because I'm done with that now. Now usually I would leave this cream to put on there, but I wanted another colour to over to remove, so I'll just show you. Let me just try this and then I'll show you what I meant. Right, so now what I'm going to do is, where the wax is, I'm just going to scrape down. As you can see, it shows the white underneath the cream where I've, can you see? Because there's a nice pattern on the board, that shows through too, so I'm kind of getting a bonus really. So that's as far as I want it to go. I'm really pleased with how that looks. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to position this now on here. Position this on here. I did have it. There we go. Right, okay. Want a bigger one. There we go. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that to one side. I'm going to get this making sure I've got the ends, you know, the edges, making sure I put plenty on the edges so I know that it'll stick. Making sure I don't stick it to the silver foil. And I do like working on silver foil because it just, I think it's better than using plastic. Because there's enough plastic in our oceans at the moment, don't you think? Yep, that's done. I'll just pop that down on there for now. This out. Put my board on there. And then manoeuvre this around to how I want it. And what I'm doing is I'm going sweeping from the middle out and making sure that I've got the edges down. There we go. And you can still see, so quite chuffed with that actually. I think that looks super. And I've picked this natural canvas because there's kind of, it's inside, you know, some of the flowers. So that's why I chose the colour. And what I want to do is I want to dry that. Right, okay, so what I'm going to use, I'm just going to use my sanding block just to take off the edge here. And this here. There we go. Next thing I want to do, so that's what, 3 layer, 1, 2, 3, so that's the 4th layer. For the next layer, I'm going to do a bit of stamping. So I think we'll have this. It doesn't really need to be perfect. I just want to place it down. I always do it in threes. Oops. Gosh. We'll have this here. I'll have some up here. There we go. There we go. Oh gosh. Do you know, what did it make me do that for? Idiot. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Next layer I want to do is I want to kind of do some, I might do that actually. Let's see, which way does it go? So we'll have that there, I think. I'm going to pop that there. I've got my stencil spray. I'm just going to spray it. Going to use the silver. Holy moly. Anyway, I've got some. I'm just going to, this will give it some nice texture. The nice thing about this is you can put it on and then move it around. There we go. If I take that off, there we go. Oops, you can see the clock. So I'm just going to pop that on there and I'm going to scrape this off, the excess off, and put it back in the pot. And I think I want to get a deep blue or even a purple actually. Let's see. Oops. I'm just going to wipe that off. I will go and wash it, but I just wanted to wipe off. There we go. Because I want to use this stencil. There are different things on it that I want to use, so that'll do. There we go. So that's ready for me to use again. So I need to get a nice, I think I might get, I think I might use this actually. It's sky blue, so I think I might use that. It's a nice deep colour. So I'll leave this here. And I'm going to use this for kind of like a contrast kind of thing, like a kind of stipple brush. So I've got a stipple brush and I'm going to add a postmark on, I think. So what I do is I fill my brush and then I take some off. And then with stencil. There we go. I want to do some over here. Let's see. I think I have some here, and I'm going to just use the edge of the chandelier. There we go. So I've got kind of different layers. So I'm going to put this back in the pot. I'm going to leave that little bit because I want to add splats to it. So what I'm going to do is get my fan brush, add some water, and just go over go round. So that's that done. Right, okay. So I'm going to bring this in. Oops. So while I'm cutting this butterfly out, I'm going to fast forward and play some music. Here we go. What I'm going to do, I don't like the white edges, so what I'm going to use, I'm using a marker and I'm just going to go around the edges just to take the white off. I just don't like it. I'm fussy like that. There we go. I'm going to use some of this Magic Fix adhesive. I've got to decide where I want to put this. I think I might put it right in front of the, in there. There we go. Once it dries, I'll kind of titivate it and that. So that's that done. So I'm quite happy with that. All I want to do is, I've got some blue cobalt wax, finger wax. I'm going to put it around the edges. So we've got, how many layers have we got? But it's not kind of raised except for the butterfly. So we've got, let's say, so we've got the gesso, then we've got the taffy, then we've got the wax, so that's 3. Then we've got the natural canvas, so that's 4. Rice paper is 5, stenciling is 6, and this is 7. And then obviously around the edges is 8. So 8 layers, and there's not a lot of depth to it. So that, so it just brings it all in together. So I think I just might put some, I'm going to call this Time. I just want to get my, let's see what I've got here, pencils. So let's see what we've got here, what I can put. Tags, I don't want tags. Let's see what we've got here that mentions time. Nothing on there. Oh yeah, I need to have something from this one. Oh God. Making a right mess, aren't I? HGO. I'm going to call it Timeless. So that is what I'm going to call this. Timeless. And I'm going to just add a shadow here. There we go. And I might add some antenna. There we go. So that is this mixed media project for today. I will have another mixed media project later in the month. What date? The 18th. So I'll have another mixed media project on the 18th. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed creating mixed media project. Apart from my samples, this is the first one I've videoed in a while. I've just been so busy, but I'm hoping I'll get myself better organised in the new year. All that's left for me to say today is thank you ever so much for watching. Welcome to all my new subscribers and existing subscribers. Take care everybody, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye bye for now.